Round three. Why didn't you guys tell me? My microphone was so bad. All it takes is an unplug and a replug. Just the cable at the back of the audio interface. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, guys. You just gotta let me know. Oh well. No help for it now. Yes.
Round one.
Not concentrating. Busy on something else. Whoa, this is close. Oh man. Oh dear. Okay, I'm getting a bit close to death. I'm gonna run. Use that extra run speed to survive. There we go, that's one down. That was a good turnaround. Win, win, win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Wait, was that victory? Surely not.
Round two.
Oh, it's elimination. Here we go. Get some defense. There we go. Now I need some health. If I can find some. Well, I get extra attack. That's not bad. That's a good starting point. Oh, he's going for a runner. He's doing a runner. No! There we go. Win.
Round three.
Come on. Missed me. Oh, mate. They're dropping like flies. We get a heal over here. Come on, where's the heal? Dude, where are the heals? Don't leave me by myself. Do not do this to me. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, stay alive, dude. Stay alive. Stay alive. Run! Run! You've got them all behind you. Dude, you got this. No, you're not gonna make it to that guy. Forget it. Forget it. No, save me. Yes. Okay, we got this. Oh my goodness. Getting attacks from multiple different directions. Just can't do it. Oh no. Down and out. Oh, Kentucky left. Oh man. That was a serious hit. Get rid of him. He's out. Cannot be revived. Whoop. What's that beacon for? Why did you plant that beacon? Match win. Not very much score. That's a pretty low score. Oh well. Low score. No score. It's all the same. Not really. Next. Ooh. Fancy. Dismantle. Oh, abilities. Sunbeam. Not bad. King. King's looking pretty good. However, King looks more like a queen. Maybe it's misleading. Oh no, I get it. It's actually a queen. But that's why it's misleading King. You get it? Oh man, really? Oh really? Off you go. That is one down. Oh, we've lost two. We've lost a player and a bot. Oh, we got player back up. Player is back up. Okay, where are the bots? Where are they? Come on.
Clearly your neighbors will work.
There we go. Round 1.
Round 2.
Oh man. No, no, no. Okay, I'm just gonna leave there. Let's go find a power-up. There's a power-up. Let's get one. Good. Can we get another? Let's get the health. Can we find... Come on. Oh, come on. Just get the damn kills. Come on. Dude, no, no, no. What are you doing? Just get it. Okay, there's one. Yes. That is well played. That's a good play. That is a good play. Yeah, I'm just still trying to get skill up, the basic skill of combat. I'm not too concerned with, you know, the minutia of the strategy. I'm not at that point yet. He's getting close to death. Oh yeah. That's a big blood stain on my back. And my face! My face! Man. That doesn't look good. Just let him tire himself out. Off you go. See, that's how you do it well. Oh. Pardon my itchy nose. Oh. Man, that's bad. I think I got some dust up my nose or something. Oh, rip. Rip nose. Oh. Oh. Rub it with a hanky. Ooh. That was bad. Oh. Oh, we win. We win. We win nothing, apparently. No, we got... I got something for leveling up, though. A thick blood feet. What does that do? I have feet. I have feet. What does this do? What do I get? What do I get? Ooh. Huh? What is bleed damage? Hmm. Well, next match. Oh, my nose. Let me blow it, guys. Just give me a second. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Okay. Nope. Oh. Hello, Polly. Hello. I'm very much enjoying this game. I think I've got a good strategy now. What you gotta do is try and push them into the puddles. Not the puddles, sorry, that is a puddle though. Whoa, okay. So you don't want to go into that when that's going. That's not good. Great. Whoop, stop. Gotta let him exhaust himself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. He's down. The better strategy is to knock them off a cliff edge, because then they can't be respawned as well. They can't be revived. Or like knocking them into like a river or a body of water or something. That tends to work quite well. So you gotta basically just block until they exhaust themselves. I'll try and do it with this guy. Oh man. No, no, no. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this should be easy. He's almost half exhausted himself already anyway. Block, block. Here we go. And off the side. Win, and the red skull means he cannot be resurrected or revived. So, that bot is out of the game already. We got one guy over here. He's probably getting close to death, yep. Although the player is having the same problem. Ow, thanks for hitting me in the back, friend. He's down. One more. There he is. Oh, he just grabbed some health or something. No, he's got higher attack. Okay, this could be bad. This could be very bad, because that's a very high attack class anyway. There we go. That's a down.
Round 3.
Oh. I apologize for my nose. I don't know what it thinks it's doing. Here we go, come on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There you go. Bye-bye. 2 down, 2 to go. Oh, that one's almost down. Oh, that's the last one. Here we go. Come at me. Oh wow, I got the highest score. Ooh. A piece of chest armor. Do I really want that? Not really. I don't think I really want that. I think I'll dismantle it. Yeah. It's interesting. Add some variety. A new blade. Oh, right. So that's that blade. Oop. Come on. Hilts. Okay, so I've got a lot of hilts. Wow. Which one do I really want? I mean, I kind of like what those ones do. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Oh, I don't know if I managed to get it. I was going to switch the blades. I love using the Warden. So good. Oh, do you? Okay. Interesting. Oh, back with Misleading King. In other news, I need a new computer because I have not nearly enough memory and my CPU keeps having issues. Just not like corruption or something, but it's just struggling because it's just not cutting it. It's just not powerful enough.
Round 1.
Either that, I've got some weird optimization issues in my computer. Oh, here we go. This will be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Off he goes. Bye bye. Oh jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Revenge as well. Thank you very much for that. That's a good help. And revenge is gone because I didn't really need it. Oh. Alright. I took 2 by myself, so that's not bad. Pretty easy.
Round 2.
Oh no, this guy's going to be annoying. Gotta get him boxed in. Prevent him from swinging that big halberd at me. From at least one side. Because if that thing hits me, that will do... Oh! It's grizzly. Does tons of damage. Nasty. Nasty weapon. Just can't get the stun. Gotta get beside him. Come on, block, block, block. There we go. Oh. Hey. Hey, mate. How you doing? My name is Sylvester
Round
Stallone,
3.
and I play Hammer. 1, 2. Hello? 3, 4. You haven't fallen asleep while you're standing there? Hello? Wakey, wakey, bot. You there? Oh man. Ow. Okay. I'm just gonna stand here. Hello. Oh man, that must have hurt. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. You're not getting away from me. Oh damn it. Okay. Oh man, it's brutal. Oh.
Clearly you're an agent of my work.
Here we go. 2 up. Gotta get number 3.
That was smart.
Come on guys, stay alive. Look alive. Good work. Don't need that health. We've got 2 here, they're not rezzing their allies. There we go. Hey. Whoa. Win! Again! Another win! We win all the time. Because we're good. We're good at that stuff. Wow, I didn't do all that well that time around. I got 6 takedowns, but I didn't get a whole lot of points. Compared to the other guys. Or compared to some of the other matches I've done. Okay, so I'm gonna quit to world map. Brawl PVA. Oh, and then PvP elimination. Hmm. Yeah, it's not. That one's just really hard. Yeah, it's not really hard. Is that you, Mick?
It is.
Being sneaky in Discord.
Very sneaky on the sly.
Yeah.
Congrats, by the way. Heard the news.
Yeah, thanks. Got my P's. Finally.
Yeah, how was it? How was it?
Stressful.
I'll say when.
As
Yeah,
it's always been. I didn't really do anything different. I think what made the difference was having a different tester.
I think so. Yeah, like some testers are pretty chill.
Yeah, he seemed pretty okay, and I let him know that like just the test environment just makes me anxious and more prone to make mistakes, like in the previous ones. And I did make mistakes that time. Like today, I
Yeah.
made mistakes that previously, when the tester was going through it with me, they'd be like, "Yep, so that was actually a fail condition, like immediate fail for doing that." even though it's not really
Yeah.
that bad.
I tell you what I
And this
don't
guy,
understand.
he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, so you passed. I'm like, what? Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what I don't understand, right? When like you do something that's like an immediate fail, why don't they just stop the test right there and there? What's the point of continuing on? Like,
Making the money.
you know,
And perhaps...
why
Oh,
waste
no, no,
everyone's
I
time?
understand. I understand why. So it's in case, like, if you make other mistakes, they can help pick up on those as well and let you know if you weren't aware.
I guess so,
And you
but
get it, therefore you're getting your money's worth still.
yeah, in a way.
I mean, I
But
made a
I think
mistake right at the beginning leaving the Hornsby traffic center and actually didn't even see the stop sign. I went straight through the stop sign. And I mean, if
Oh,
they'd failed me
dude.
then, I'd just... Yeah.
Dude, I had that, but the opposite. I was coming back into the RTA, and I was going perfect up until that point.
What do you mean?
So I was actually like finishing. I was turning into the RTA, and I failed turning into the RTA when I was finishing because I cut someone off. Mate, you could not imagine how outraged I was.
What do you mean you cut someone off?
So you know in Hornsby, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did you do yours at Hornsby this time?
Yeah. All the other
Yeah,
times
so-
as well.
So you know how you got that road with the fire station, right?
Yeah.
Opposite the RTA? Yeah, so we're turning right from hang on, let me get the names of the roads so you know what they are.
You're turning right coming up from like the TAFE.
Yeah, coming up from the tape, yeah, and then we turn right onto that road with the fire station, right? So ideally, I should have been in the left lane, but I was in the right lane. Because the left lane, if you turn right in the left lane, you can just easily turn into the RTA, no dramas.
Yeah.
So I was in the right lane instead, and I turned into that road, and I was still in the right lane. And as I turned into the RTA, there was a car in the left lane who I cut off as I was turning into the RTA.
Yeah, that'd be a fail condition.
Yeah, it was.
I'm about to die here. This is not good.
Yeah. Oh, GG.
This is bad. This is bad. I'm getting annihilated by this bot.
Oh, dude. In the back. Oh, man.
Come on.
Here's my letter.
Come on. I'm trying to drain her stamina. Just blocking until she runs out of stamina, and then I can get some safe hits. Nah.
Alright, nah.
Nah. Oh, got the save. That was so close.
Oh, dude.
Oh. Okay. Nah. Oh, jeez. Nah. Gone. Gone. Duels I always find much, much harder than the team games. I don't know why. I guess I just got to do more duels to get better at them.
Dude, nah, you'll kill.
And then she's crying over my body. Or maybe she's drinking. Maybe she's drinking my blood. That's the other possibility.
Vampire.
Or she's a Viking barbarian.
Viking vampire.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, come on, stop it. There we go, good hit. No, stop it.
I'll
come
tell
on.
you what, when you do your green thing, it's so much easier.
Oh, jeez, that was close. That was incredibly close. Oh, come on, stop throwing me against the wall.
So what I
Crying
don't
out
get
loud.
is like these swords versus these axes. Like the handles on the axes are like made out of wood, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can just cut right through that in real life.
No, you would not. Trust
How
me.
not? How wouldn't you?
No, because that wood is like, that's as thick as my arm. That's pretty solid. I mean, think about trying to snap that with your hands. Just try and snap that with your hands. The swords, they're not actually meant to be sharp. They're not designed to cut skin. They're not that sharp. The fact that katanas can is just like different engineering. The katana is designed completely differently. Katana would be able to cut skin, but they're designed specifically for slicing and cutting through things like that. Whereas a sword is meant to go up against heavy armor. So it's meant to... it's meant more for crushing blows along the whole edge of the blade.
Right.
Like the way an axe does, except with a much longer cutting edge. That's essentially the idea behind a sword. So, I mean, the
I
axe.
mean, like you always see
Yeah.
in like movies and stuff, you know, swords. That
I
look
know,
so sharp.
it's really stupid. It's stupid
really
because
not,
movies
yeah.
are so off. It's
Unrealistic.
just, yeah, it's Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the romanticized idea. Oh, come on.
I mean, when I was in Japan, I saw a place that actually sold authentic katanas.
Yeah,
Like, I'd love to bring one back, but like, they're illegal.
yeah, they are.
You
Very
have to have
much
them
so.
blunted, which like takes
Yeah.
all the fun out.
Yeah. Syndicate
Yeah.
has one though.
Which one?
Syndicate.
Oh yeah.
He's got
He's
one.
like American.
No, he's UK. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Get the block.
Okay, get away from the edge. What the
Come on.
hell are you?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Wrecked.
That was
Getting
absolutely
there.
brutal. That was a brutal kill.
Dude, you got this.
That was so brutal.
Dude, you were so close.
Oh.
Sword comp.
Yeah, you're a couple of seconds behind. Yes, perfect. This is good. This is a good map. Oh, come on. Stop it. No! What? How could she do that? That tattoo is pretty cool on the back and the front. Cool tattoos.
I had an idea today, so
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm picking up the Nintendo Switch on launch. So they're doing a midnight release down at EB at Rhodes.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna pick it up, do a live unboxing on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, though, normally with like a big new release, right, you know, all the big streamers get on it and they start streaming it, right? Here's the thing: we're first, so Australia is first before the US.
Ah.
So my
Are
plan
we
is to jump
indeed?
on Zelda right away and just hoping that enough people want to see it, but not a whole lot of people are streaming it. So I'm hoping like
Yeah.
a billion people will like not a lot of people, but like a considerable amount of people will like jump onto my stream and start watching.
Yeah,
And I'll hook them
hopefully.
in through that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
AS said something. Imagine a realistic battle game complete with permadeath and grieving families and PTSD, not being able to see through solid objects to where your enemies are AMD, knowing which ones they are as well.
That sounds like what's that game called? It's like Spec Ops: The Line. Have you heard of that game?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It looks like super generic and stuff, but man, like
It takes you
apparently
so
that
much.
game takes you on a field coaster, man.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
different. It's a very different take on first-person shooters. Extra
Yeah,
Credits keeps mentioning, like, at least a long time ago, they would mention it all the time. Like every second episode, they'd mention it. So I was like, yeah, it must be
I'm
good.
yet to finish it. Like, I don't know. I played the start. I'm just like, yeah, it's another generic FPS. But man, apparently, it's quite the
Alright.
emotional roller coaster. Apparently, as far as like war games go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean that sort of thing what AOS describes, that's brilliant. Like that's
Yeah,
what
I
I
mean,
would want to
like-
do with my game.
So many games, like they
I mean that's kind of
sensationalize, war and whatnot. It'd be nice to have
Yeah, I
a game that
know.
actually shows you the real story. And honestly, like the real story of like a war is not much.
there is
Not a
actually
whole
a
lot
game.
goes on.
Round one.
There is a game, a multiplayer game
Is it
on
Armor?
No, on Steam that has permadeath, and your character is locked to your account. So if you die, you're kind of out completely.
That's it. You can never play again.
Yeah. Have you? Oh no, it's not quite like that, but it's similar. It's called The Flock. Have you heard of it? Okay. That was quick.
That guy just ran into the wall.
Yeah. You'll see in a second what actually happens to me.
The flock.
Yeah, The Flock. I've actually got it. I'm changing to play it. I remember now. So the way it works actually is a little bit different. No! Okay, we just lost.
Asymmetrical multiplayer thriller. We get to play as one of the agile monsters that make up the flock. Hunt down and attack the carrier to take its place. Survive and fend off the terrifying flock and the coveted artifact.
Yep. So the interesting thing about... So that sounds fairly generic, right?
Round 2.
Sort of like
Yeah.
a Hunter Primal or the other one. The dinosaur one, where you get to play as like the dinosaurs or the survivors. Can't remember, but it's the idea is the asymmetric play, right? Except in that one, you've got equal numbers on each side. But in this case, it's one against many. But the clever thing is that there's actually a limited number of respawns for the entire game for like all people. So once those respawns are up, the game is out, no longer playing. But then the game evolves. They've been hinting that the game changes at that point, but we've got no idea what it changes to. And I think there's probably clues in the game, but I really don't know.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I'm looking at this on Steam. Reviews aren't doing too kindly.
Yeah.
Apparently the concept's pretty good, but it seems to be pretty neglected.
Yeah, pretty neglected. That's what I heard, but I've got the game regardless.
Yeah.
Additionally, do you have Gang Beasts?
What? No, I've been meaning to get it. Next
You
time
don't
it's on
have
sale,
Gang Beasts.
get a pack,
There's
you
another
need-
game I picked up. Sorry, no, not picked up. Put on my wish list. That's what it was. What's it called? Goat Simulator.
Oh, I've got that. It's alright.
It's multiplayer, isn't it?
It's got a MMO.
Yeah. Couldn't we play together?
Wait.
Oh, what? I didn't know you could do that. This character is insane.
Which one?
This
You
is
or
so
them?
no, them.
What
The
are they
female
doing?
Viking character. Oh my goodness.
It's like threw you into the wall.
Yeah, into the
Charged.
spikes.
Yeah.
The spikes. I didn't even know you could do that. That's something new. Didn't know you could do that before.
Round
Hmm.
4.
By the way, quick question about computers. I might need to get a new motherboard like now.
What happened?
Oh, that was easy. One down.
What happened?
Oh, it's like struggling.
How, what's struggling about it?
CPU and memory. Memory particularly.
In what tasks?
Like everything. Just like I don't have enough memory or something.
You check your task manager, what's using up all the memory? You should, like, how much RAM do you got? 16
I've
gigs,
got,
right?
yeah, 16 and it just doesn't seem to be cutting it.
Right. Oh, by the way, there is a chance that
Oh,
my team is about to be fucked sideways, and we're gonna need to hire people like ASAP. So if you're still keen, you're keen for it still?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because like, look, I'll explain the situation. So basically, right now, my team's made up of 4 people, myself, and 3 other guys.
Yep.
But just, I need to point this out. If you come on board, and you pass the interview and all that kind of stuff, you probably won't notice it at first, but there is a lot of bullshit going on. A lot of crap that none of us are enjoying. We're just kind of dealing with it until we, move on eventually to something else.
Okay.
But basically, one of our guys on our team's had enough of the crap that's going on. Like, one of our customers is quite abusive towards all of us. That's another thing you have to prepare yourself for. Like, I know, you're working in retail already. Like, I'm sure you've had your fair share of shit customers,
Not really.
right?
Not with.
Not really?
Not with,
Okay,
not with
well,
Webbers.
something-
This doesn't happen.
Yeah, okay.
Somewhat of
Well,
a
that's
rare
good.
occurrence.
Well, with this, I do need to tell you, you are going to get customers that will make you feel like the biggest piece of shit in the world, and you got to be able to like prepare yourself to be able to deal with that and still act professionally. Do you reckon that's something you could handle? I mean, it's not all the time. It's very rare, but like,
Round 2.
I mean, when it does happen, you just take a sit back. You can talk to someone about it. You can say, hey, that customer's acting like a dick, and everyone will be like, yeah, man, like for sure. You can talk to my boss. And my boss is really good. Like he's really supportive. Like
Well,
he honestly goes above and beyond.
Maybe
for
we
us.
have that kind of stuff on our, because like I've only ever had one job worked in, with one business, so I can't really be certain of how bad it is that we get it. But we do have some customers that
I'll say probably what we get is worse.
I would think so, because it's IT, and a lot of people just don't get IT.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, what happened the other day, my colleague, Mark, he was working with one of our most annoying customers, and
down again.
What happened, right? I'll tell you the situation. This customer went out without our knowledge, bought a laptop, got the wrong software on it, without telling us. And for a service provider, you can see how that's a problem, right?
Yeah.
The laptops need to come through us, not them. We need to be able to do it so we can set it up properly, right? Yeah, so they went out and did it on their own, and then they came to us expecting us to fix all the problems they'd found. And this customer also has no patience. They expect things to be done now. And they ignore the fact that the SLA, right? So an SLA is a service level agreement, and what that is basically it's a contract that the customer abides to when they sign up. So basically, for an example, a thing in an SLA would be a priority 1 ticket, means you have to have the ticket solved and done within this period of time frame. Same with a priority 2 or a 3. Priority 3 ticket for us is like has to be finished within like 40 hours or something, or like no, it has to be picked up within 40 hours and finished within like 2 weeks or whatever.
Okay.
However, a lot of customers ignore this fact and they expect it to be done now, and we have to sort of remind them and go like, well, no, like your contract says this is what's happening, so we can't put this as a priority over something else right now. Now, with this customer blew up at us because they wanted it done now. We told them, look, that's not going to happen. And then basically, this guy had to explain to one of the customers who's really technologically inept about what a license was. And she's like, oh, what's a license? A license for software, right?
Yeah.
And basically, he lost it. He blew up at her and, told her off for being a fucking idiot and hung up.
Okay.
Then basically that conducted a formal investigation on that staff member, which is ridiculous, right? Because like everyone has the end of their rope, I guess.
Round 5.
And he had to go into a meeting today, and basically in that meeting he said, if I get this job next week, I'm leaving. Basically, that's what he said. That's basically the worst of it. It's not that bad, honestly. It's just the kind of shit that just makes you feel, god damn, I wish I'd just, piss off or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of it's just fine, easy work. Like, resetting passwords,
Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff I could definitely handle. We've had that basic kind of stuff, with webbers and people. Like, we're not even supposed to. Well, not even with that, but like, I could pick up all that technical stuff on the job. But I mean, the basic customer service stuff. It's just like being able to explain to them, no, these are the rules. This is what we're going to do. Like I've already had that sort of stuff, happen. With the webbers, and like people just bring webbers, and they're like, yeah, I've got this webber here. I need it to be fixed now, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, normally what would happen is you actually go to Weber with that.
Exactly.
So that's actually what happens. We actually don't have the parts here. We can't do anything with it. I mean, most of the time they're fine with it. But I mean, if they'd keep pushing, I'd just be like, what, I just don't have the authority to do this. I'll go talk to the manager for you.
Exactly, yeah. Spot on.
I mean, I just
exactly
keep doing that often. It just happens a lot.
Exactly.
They just want me to go to the manager, so I'm like, all right.
Should do.
And then I ask them, and then we have a definitive answer. And if he just can't come over, I'll just go, all right. And if they want to speak to him personally, I'll say, yeah, well, I can let you know he's over on the other side. I can, get your number down and get him to give you a call if you want, if you're not happy.
Exactly, yeah. Look, I mean, that's exactly what we do on a daily basis, And
at that point, it's no longer my problem that I need to deal with. It's now something for the manager to take on. The problem is out of my hands, and then I can get on with other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what you've done is essentially what we would call an escalation.
Okay.
So you
Well,
know
that's
what
like
an
half the things that come in
Yeah.
at the weather store. Yeah. Okay.
So like escalations, like I mean, it's basically, you know, like so someone calls up and they give you like a situation, and you know that you probably won't be able to fix it. You probably know that you won't be able to do much with it. But what you got to do is some initial troubleshooting anyway, just to attempt it. And then what you'd do is write it up in the ticket, escalate to level 2. You'd tell the customer, hey, look, I mean, this one needs to be brought up to level 2 for further investigation, and a senior engineer will be in contact with you shortly. Just tell them that.
When we say shortly, how long does that roughly mean?
Well, this is another thing in IT. Never ever give a time frame ever,
Okay.
because it sets expectations.
Round one.
That's why. So
Okay.
if you say, oh, I'll call you back in 15 minutes, they will expect a call in 15 minutes. If you say, I'll call you back shortly, it doesn't set an expectation on you to do something. And say if you can't meet that expectation, it doesn't set disappointments.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm getting obliterated. I've got to figure out how those characters... Oh, nice. Come on, get the kill.
Rick.
No. I've got to figure out how they managed to do that. Is it like stun and then like a sweeping throw move or something?
Yeah.
Because I'm not quite sure. Oh,
Well,
you'll see in a minute. The Viking lady, she like does like the victory pose, throws the axe, and then drops it. Like she fumbles the axe.
well, like tries to catch it and looks away like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, it's like, wasn't me.
But yeah, like a lot of the technical stuff you can learn on the job, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it, like you'll pick it up pretty quickly. I mean, you can always ask me for help. I'm more than happy to help. And apparently, according to senior management, I'm a pretty good trainer, they say. So
Okay.
see how that goes. Money-wise, get paid monthly. How do you feel about that?
That's pretty good. As long as I can keep this current job.
Well, that's the thing. You wouldn't be able to keep that current job unless you do it on the weekends only.
Okay.
Because this is full-time, 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
9 to 5, 5 days a week.
Well, it's not 9 to 5. We actually have 4 shifts, so...
Yeah, you
first
kind of
shift
explained
is
that.
7 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So his first shift is 7 o'clock to 4 o'clock. The second shift is 7:30 to 4:30. The third is 8 to 5, and the fourth is 8:30 to 5:30. So depending on what happens, you can get rostered on any one of those, and I mean they're all fine, really. But honestly, if you were to get this job, I would consider keeping the barbecue stuff, but only doing it on the weekend. Or just dropping it altogether, because you'd be earning probably quadruple the amount you're earning there.
Yeah.
Through this. They probably wouldn't pay you that high since you're quite new to the industry. Like,
Yeah.
Like you'd probably be sitting on maybe 45,000 a year, which is still about. Tax on 45, so after tax, like 45,000, that would be approximately, how much, that would be about a bit over $3,100 a month.
Yeah, well I get
So-
like 350, between 350 and 400 a week at the moment.
Okay, so 350 to 400, say 400, so that's 8, so it's about 1,600, so that's about double what you're getting now.
Yeah. But again,
Yeah.
it's twice the hours though.
Exactly.
At the same time.
Yeah, so I mean, if you were to work there full time, I mean, you'd probably be earning the same.
Yeah, I mean I can do it for sure. I'd be happy to do it. It's just a matter of getting there at the times and then getting home as well.
It's pretty easy. Like I mean, it's not that difficult. For me, at the moment, it's a bit of a bitch because I drive, and the traffic's like horrible at between 7:30 and 4 and 4:30, or 4:30 and 5. But I mean, if you're getting the train, like it's super easy. Like Really easy. You just walk to the either St. Leonard's or Artarmon. Takes like 10 minutes to get there, and then you get a train to Mount Cola, and then you get a bus or walk. Like it would take you
going
no more
from going the other way though, like from it's like in the afternoon. I don't care how long it takes, but like in the morning, it's just like waking up, getting ready, and then just getting out the door.
Yeah, so the mornings are a bit of a you got to plan.
Yeah.
I mean, this week I've been a bit bad. I've overslept a few times, and I ended up getting to work half an hour late.
Oh yeah. I
wasn't
mean,
too...
like now I have to like get up at 6 in the morning. At the moment.
But what time do you start?
Like on Saturdays it's 8 o'clock. The other days it's 9, but like public transport takes an hour and a half to get there.
Right. Okay. So you'd say it probably takes about an hour and a half to get there?
Yeah, to Terry Hills.
2 hours maybe? 2 hours?
No, an hour and a half.
Yeah, it'd be quicker than less than that. So we go from your place to
like that's to Gordon, then I wait for 10 minutes for a bus, and then the bus is like, or sometimes 20 minutes for the bus waiting at Gordon.
Yeah.
And then the bus takes like round about about half an hour.
Yeah.
Sometimes a bit longer.
Well, I'm looking at it now on Google Maps. The amount of time it will take you to get to work in the morning would be about an hour.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So it's less than what you're doing now, and that's with a bus to the station from your house, and then the walk from Artarmon to the office.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. It's pretty good. It used to take me about 35-40 minutes to get from work to Waitara when I used to get the train. So not too bad. Now it takes on a good day, I can get to work in about 25 minutes from roads, which is pretty good. But yeah, look, I mean, an hour to get home, like, it's not bad. Like, I mean, if you're doing, the 7 o'clock shift, you probably have to leave at around maybe
Yeah.
a bit before 6, but so I mean, when I was doing the 7 o'clock shift, I had to get up at 10 to 6, and then leave at 6, and then be at work by 7. I'll get to work probably at about maybe 5 to 7 or whatever. But I mean, it's not bad. Like, pretty good. I mean, and eventually, if you decide to buy a car, you could probably do it in like half the time. That being said, if you take the Pacific Highway, the traffic would be horrendous in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like it would be packed at like 6 in the morning. So you'd have to like go all the back streets.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see in a second what this what my teammate is wearing. Looks pretty sick.
It's pretty cool.
Purple
Swaglicious swag. It's out of 5.
What? Had absolutely no stamina, does massive throws anyway.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Aos is trying to be like mad stalkerish at the moment.
Yeah. Oh man. That didn't go so well.
Yeah.
We won the other 2 rounds though, so that's good. We just need one more. Yeah.
For Honor, like tips and tricks on your channel, YouTube channel.
Yeah, I plan to.
Like some.
Just got to get good at the skills first, so I can actually demonstrate it in the game, and then I need you and Pixel playing, so I can actually go like, hey.
So we can pretend to start, so you look good.
Yeah. No, not that, but like we can do demonstrations of the techniques and stuff.
Yeah. I might pick it up. It looks alright. We'll
Pixel
see.
managed to win it. Come on,
How do
for
you
goodness
win?
sakes.
What platform did he win it on? Xbox?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what platform. You can play it on
Sure.
any platform. It's completely cross-platform.
Okay.
100%. It's not really
you
designed for
you're playing on
keyboard and
PC
mouse.
though.
You can play it on keyboard and mouse, but it's not really designed for it. It's specific, like the combat
Yeah.
system. You got the up, down, right, down, left. It's meant for controllers with joysticks.
Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of like Dark Souls 1. Like, you can't play that game with a keyboard and mouse. You have to use a controller.
You can play this with a keyboard and mouse, just not great. It's not a great experience. It's
Yeah.
great with Ooh.
Wait, how much is it?
Ooh. I want that. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Like, it looks alright, but it's kind of like... What do the reviews say? I mean, I could get it, play for less than 2 hours, and then refund it.
No, it's pretty good. It's a good game. And like I've just if you're bored by what I'm doing right now, this is just the multiplayer. And this is pretty much just player versus AI
Like,
because the
Yeah.
PvP is still struggling for me a little bit
Yeah.
because there's not that many people playing just yet.
right.
Like I can get it, and plus there's the RAM issue. I'm not sure if it's a RAM leakage problem, perhaps.
With the
Maybe.
game, or just with your
No,
computer?
not with
in
the game.
general?
Like the game's using tons of memory to begin with, but I mean, like there's tons of stuff in the rest of my system just chewing up memory. Like I've got OBS at 14.3%, Piranha at 33%, and like that adds up to around about 50% thereabouts. Now, when it loads a map, it's a big jump up. It jumps up to like
Yeah.
50, 60%.
Let's
For
let's
Piranha,
say
but then it drops down to about 40% on average. So on average, it's using, like when I'm actually playing, it's like 50, 55% total usage on memory for streaming and for the game. And like this is a lot of memory for a game.
one.
It's
Yeah.
like using
Yeah.
over 50% is like, okay, it's using 45 right now, 50% because
Yeah.
it's loading the map. Then it's going to drop back down, and that's 4 gigabytes. That's a lot, right? But then, so what? But the total usage is 93%. So there's other stuff using like 40%, just background tasks in my system, using 40% of my memory, which is pretty
Probably
massive.
check that out. That's probably something you could easily fix.
Yeah,
I'd say your motherboard is probably fine.
yeah.
but-
I do get issues from my RAM on occasion, like when I try and shut down, it's like this memory could not be referenced, that sort of stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. I'm down.
But look, if you get this job, I mean, you could easily go out and go buy yourself motherboard, CPU, and RAM.
Yeah. I mean, I've got money saved up right now for it.
Totally just even more.
I know.
Yeah.
See in a second what my teammate did. That was hilarious. Like the
Round
victory
two.
pose was like a stuff up
Sure.
fail. Crushed her toe. You'll see in a second.
Wrecked.
It was on point.
Oh, those things hurt.
Yeah.
And maces.
It's technically a morning star. If it
Morning
had,
stars.
yeah.
Yeah,
If it had
they're a bit
multiple chains, it would be called a flail.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one down. Yeah, stalking. Stalking like a beanstalk.
But dude, we should how much is the 4-pack of Gang Beasts?
Oh, I don't have it actually. Yeah, I mean Tim's already got Gang Beasts. Tim's got it.
Me and Pixel should go in like a pack or whatever.
Yeah, we could just keep playing it, like on and off. Like For Honor could be one game that we regularly play. Destiny,
Round 3.
and then
Yeah.
Gang Beasts, and maybe Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do it singular. It's $20.
yeah, just a few minutes. Yeah, just a few minutes. Don't have a few minutes. You can shut the door if you want. My mum says hello. Oh my! Once again, I get knocked off. Great.
Just a little tip: you should probably mute your microphone if like people talk to you or whatever. Just
Yeah, I know.
sounds, yeah, just sounds a little bit more professional. That's all.
Oh well.
Oh, well,
Professional is not what we do here on this channel.
No. So he got his neck in his thing again.
Yeah, just like, oh, the
Again.
foot, the foot,
My foot. Bruh.
not the foot.
Nice, nice, nice.
Mantle that one because that's no good. I should
What
get to
else
bed
about
soon.
this job you
But yeah,
should
like,
know?
I'm running out of RAM on my computer. I should probably get that motherboard, CPU, and RAM pretty soon.
We got $1,000 to drop on it.
Not quite 1,000. Twitter world map. Yeah, I got to get to bed now because I got work tomorrow and then Saturday as well. But like, I can be back on playing again tomorrow. Like, For Honor's gonna be one of those games that I just play all the time, like a regular stream.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I mean, tons of streamers they do H1Z1, right, and that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. For me, it's gonna
But
be Destiny, For Honor, and maybe Gang Beast. That would be
yeah.
like the regular games that I play, and then I do other things in between as well.
Let me just check something here. Gang Beast. I'm just gonna check how many people like play it on average. So Gang Beast right now, no one's streaming it. So honestly, I think you could probably get a couple of views if you were streaming it.
Okay.
Like we look at this, right? Undertale, right? Oh no, it's gone back down again. That's right. Basically, there's only probably like 8 people streaming it and like 7,000 viewers. Like
What?
that's what you want.
That's
Like
nuts.
you want
Although,
games.
was one of them like, did one of those streamers have most of the viewers? Like, was
Yes.
it
Yeah.
like
Obviously.
Summit 1G or like Syndicate or something like that, or
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Like it was
Tyler?
one dude. Like pretty much all of them. But that's the thing, right? It doesn't matter if it's one guy that has all the viewers. Like if there's like a low amount of streamers but a high amount of viewers, other people will be more enticed to check out other channels of that game
You'd
because you
think
won't
so,
get drowned
but
under
in
all
in
the
a
other
lot of
streamers.
cases, I find it's not the game that attracts the viewers necessarily. It's the personality of the streamer.
Yes.
So it doesn't really
Yes.
matter what game they're playing. The viewers are going to stick with that streamer no matter what they play.
That is correct to an extent. That's more so that's correct after the fact they've discovered you. Because
Yeah,
what you want to do is you want to find that thing to discover you.
yeah.
Like, have you got like any regulars on your stream apart from AOS and myself and Pixel? Do you have any regulars?
Polly, when you're not
That's sick.
streaming, sometimes Giovanni jumps on.
That's cool. That's good. 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 Like
Um,
that. Okay. Because I mean, I've
but I
got you
mean, people
hosted
who
on.
I don't know, not really know.
No. Okay. All
People
right.
who
So
I've
I've got a
never
couple.
met before. There's
Yeah.
absolutely nobody.
Right. Okay. That's okay. Look, I mean, I've got a couple on my channel. I've got Giovanni and this other dude, Nightblade71.
Oh yeah, Nightblade. He
Who?
was the one we did some Destiny with, isn't it?
Oh no, that was that other dude. Can't remember his name.
Okay.
Disappeared. Wait, was it Nightblade?
Yeah.
I can't
I think it
remember.
was. I thought it was Nightblade.
Nightblade71. I honestly can't remember. I'll have a look.
But
So I'll know the guy's name if I see it.
no, I don't think it was Nightblade.
Nightblade71. No, I don't think it was. Let me see. Maybe it was.
Yeah, well, I
So
mean,
let's go through all my followers. Maybe it was. I think it was.
I thought it was Nightblade.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Got another $300 I can add to the stack. Dude.
Baller.
Oh, not quite actually. Yeah.
Let's go games. We go to
One
creative.
transfer. Another transfer.
Right. Huh.
And then
That's pretty sick looking. What's this guy doing?
there we go. So I've got 713 for computer parts.
That's good. 713.
Yeah.
Maybe give it another week. I think you'd do pretty well.
And that's in addition to 1.5K I've set aside for a holiday, which I'm going to take
Oh, well,
eventually,
holiday.
going
Yeah.
to the snow. So 1.6 that I've got set aside to go to the snow, some sort of
Yeah.
snow holiday, snowboarding and stuff. And then 200 and 2.4 set aside for like a car or deposit on an apartment or something like that. So that's long-term savings. And then I've got
That's good.
$100 like walking around money for like stuff payments that come up during the week.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. You got your shit sorted better than me.
Well, it's pretty simple, and I don't have that much that I have to pay for. I don't have to pay board or anything.
Yeah.
It's $700 cost for food and electricity, and internet is a separate
Yeah.
payment, like once a month, $30
Yeah. Okay.
to get the
I think
internet
if you
that I've
get
got.
a full-time job, your mum will probably start making you pay for board.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, but no, it's good. That's good.
Yeah, so I
It's good
mean,
you got that long-term savings as well. Because honestly, I mean, if you get a full-time job, you might consider getting a car.
well, I
Just
mean,
depends.
I'd think probably the car wouldn't cost all that much. I wouldn't spend 2.4 on a car.
Like I
I'd
spent
I'd probably
20,000 on mine.
yeah, well, that's ridiculous. But I mean, that's you though. I'd probably spend like $300 on a car.
Dude, you can't get a car that's worth anything for $300. I'm just telling you. A car that's worth $300 will break on you the second you use it.
Okay.
Like, if to get a car that will last you, and I mean, not a piece of shit.
Well, I don't
And
need
when
a
I mean
car that
piece of
lasts. I
shit,
just need a cheap car that will
a
function and get
cheap
me from
car is
A to
about
B and
$5,000.
won't die. Okay.
Yeah, so that's at least a car from at least the last 20 years. Like cars that cost like $300 are ones that are already broken or
But like,
people are
I don't
selling.
need a new one. Like, I can get one that's
That's not new. That's the
second,
thing. Like
third, fourth hand. I don't care how.
it'd be like fifth or sixth hand at like $5,000. You probably find one for $4,000. Like it'd be at least
Mm.
15 years old. That's the thing.
Mm.
15, 20 years old. I mean, Grandpa's car, the one that we have, the sedan.
Yeah.
Like that's from like 1997. Like that'd do you just fine. You can get that for probably less than $5,000.
Yeah, maybe.
And not to mention, on top of the car, you have stuff like insurance, petrol
Yeah, that's
costs,
true. That's true.
rego. All of that adds up.
Maybe at this point it's probably just easier to stick with public transport, get a bike,
Yeah, exactly.
get my
Honestly,
bike, because a bike is going to be way cheaper. And with public transport, you can get plenty of places.
wait, are you talking about a motorbike or a push bike?
No, bicycle.
Oh, like just a bike. Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I've got pretty good quads, pretty solid thighs. I can go pretty fast on a bike.
You could honestly like bike to the station,
Yeah.
do that. Like I was actually considering it. I was considering biking to the station. I was at well, I wouldn't be much at Waitara because I mean I lived right next to the station, but it
Yeah.
would have helped going to and from the station at Artarmon.
Yeah.
Because that's about a 10-minute walk. You could smash it out in 5 minutes on a bike.
5 minutes? What's wrong with you? I could do it in like 2.
Maybe 2. Like let's have a look at Google Maps.
On a bike,
You
I
could
can
even
go 4,
bike to
5
it.
times as fast on a bike than walking.
So,
You must be
that being
slow
said,
on a
like
bike.
fat hill. There's a fat hill. Just saying
Okay.
that shouldn't stop you. Like average speed on a bike from my Artarmon station to my work is about 4 minutes. You could probably do that in less.
Yeah, probably 3, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Chaos. Lol.
So, and you got Mount Cola Station. Cola Station to your house. You could do that in 4 minutes too. So that's like, okay, that's 8 minutes.
Generally,
Artarmon
Google
Station.
doesn't count hills. It's generally just like
Just distance, yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, generally just the horizontal
Theoretically,
distance.
theoretically,
Yeah.
you could, if you're good, if you're quick, you could do that trip in about 40 minutes.
Hmm.
So you can knock 20 minutes off your journey by biking to the stations.
Yeah, so what would be the standard like times for that?
Well, this is looking at like times from like now, but basically, if we look at,
No, I mean like
you know,
like what time would I start working there, do you think?
oh, like it's
What are
in
the
like,
different start times for the shifts?
I told you before. So you got 7 till 4.
Yeah.
You've got 7:30 to 4:30, 8 till 5, then 8:30 to 5:30.
Huh.
So there you got 4 shifts. They get rostered randomly. We used to have a
Yeah, it's like starting
nine
at
to
7 is extremely early.
Honestly, like I don't mind the sevens. I quite like it because leaving at 4 in the afternoon is pretty awesome. um,
Well, I mean that is
because
fun, but
it's all right if you
then
live like close to work, because like you get the whole afternoon to do stuff, and like shops are still open and whatnot, and you can
I
get
know.
things done.
Yeah, it's just
But
like
I
a
mean,
matter of
in your
getting there in the
case,
morning
like
for me. I
something
like
like
I have to wake up at like 5 because it takes me an hour to get ready in the morning.
yeah. So I
So
mean,
that would kind of
depends on
suck.
your schedule. Like we have one guy who lives in Maroubra.
Oh, jeez.
And like he can't do the 7 o'clock at all because he has to get up at like 5 in the morning. And yeah, it's ridiculous for him. So he does the 8:30 to 5:30. But I mean, if we had more people on, it would open up those other shifts. Like, actually, you know what? It probably wouldn't because we don't have any clients that stay back late anymore. So you probably get slapped on like an 8 till 5 or something to start you off. Like 8 till 5 is pretty standard. Like every job that I've had was 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Because it's 8 hours work with a 1 hour break. So it's a 9 hour day, but it's like your time billed to customers should be 8 hours. Because what you got to do is you got to log everything you do in a ticket. So it bills it to the customer when you work on their stuff. But you'll learn all about that on the job. Yeah. So
Yeah, well, I mean, I
eight
could
to
give it a
five.
go. I mean, if you were the manager of the team, I could definitely give it a go.
I'm not like the manager of the team, but like if this other guy leaves, I would pretty much become the
Yeah.
so-called manager of the team. But I mean, like, I'd be looking over you regardless because I'm like the non-official trainer. Like, I train all the new people who start.
Yeah.
Like, I train level 3s, level 2s, PSG guys who start on some of the systems. So I'd be training you on like pretty much everything. And you'll probably sit next to me as well, so I can look over your shoulder and make sure you're getting things right and whatnot. And it's easier for you to ask for help and whatnot. So,
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I could give it a go. Yeah. Just got to get my
yeah,
bike fixed up.
it's just one of those things. Like you got to give it your best shot. Like you can't slack off. I mean, I sometimes slack off a bit, but like, it's the kind of thing where like you can't just zone out and just not do anything. Like you gotta, keep yourself busy and occupied doing stuff. Otherwise, it's gonna look bad on you, and then it's gonna look bad on me, and the rest of the other team will get shitty with you.
Yeah.
So I mean, within the first couple of months, it's all right because you're new and you're still learning everything. But like once you've been there for like over 6 months, like the expectations start coming on you. So yeah, because when you start, like nobody expects you to be good at everything, right off the gate. It's only once you've been there for a while that's when people start expecting more things of you, expecting you to be at this particular standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, hang
But
on.
honestly, man, like it's a good opportunity because I mean, it's not the kind of thing I'd recommend staying at forever. Like if you can, do it and do it well, I'd recommend staying for 2 years and then moving on to something else
Yeah.
because it's one of those things where it's just a good foot in the door. It'll get you experience and put you in an advantage when applying for other jobs later on down the line. And you'll get exposure to like pretty much all the stuff that like every business uses, like all the essentials and whatnot. When it comes to working in IT. So yeah, that's the bonus with that. Honestly, the only downside is just working with shit customers and the management's a little bit shitty too. But apart from that, like it's a pretty good job. It's rewarding, but it does get tough at times. Like some days we just get slammed with calls and tickets, and you're just wondering how the hell am I going to keep up? But yeah, you just keep at it, and you get there eventually. But yeah, it's just it's one of those jobs where like some weeks it'll be really quiet for like a month, and the month after that it'll be like full on crazy, and then a month after that it'll be quiet again. So yeah, it's just one of those jobs you gotta be ready for. Yeah, but look, I reckon you
Hmm.
can do it. You just gotta ask yourself if you think you're ready for it, because it's a lot of responsibility. And it's honestly like for a first job, like it's good. Honestly, it'd be good money for considering the circumstances. Um, and yeah, like it'll allow you to.
Yeah. Got some audio problems happening right now. Voice meter input. No, no, no. It's like not your voice is not going to the stream now. So I mean, WDM. So it's got to go to the virtual audio cable. Astro mix amp. Whoop. Virtual audio cable. I think that's working. Hopefully that's working a little bit better. No, it's not showing up on the stream. Your voice is still not showing up. No, I can hear you. It's just I've messed things up and it's not going to the right outputs. Voice meter output. No. Oh, it's like a definite OBS problem. You still there? Oh, I think I figured out the issue. You there now? Oh, there we go. I can hear you now. Virtual audio cable. Virtual audio cable. Hopefully that's a bit better. No, I don't think it's. Gotta be. Voice meter output. Maybe that worked. You there? I can hear you, but it's not showing up in OBS. I don't know what I've done. Properties. It's got to go to that and that. Raise us around audio controller.
Oh, and just one more thing,
What?
if you want
Okay, yeah.
definite success
Hmm?
on YouTube, every single video at the beginning, you must always tell the audience what's up.
Okay.
Every single intro, you must tell the audience, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Yeah, I did that for a while. A lot of people found it annoying.
Yeah, I know, right? I just noticed like every single YouTuber is like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys?"
Hmm. I've
Not a whole
noticed it for
lot.
a
I'm watching
while.
a video.
Yeah. Oh, you watching my video?
Oh, I meant like in the
Yeah,
context of what I
just
was saying.
yeah, yeah.
It's working now.
Is it?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Oh no, like it's showing up in the wrong thing. So like Discord is supposed to output to voice meter, and then
Well, it's
voice
going through to
meter.
the stream.
I know, but then voice meter is supposed to output to me and to the virtual audio cable, and then OBS picks up the virtual audio cable separate to the rest of the desktop audio, so I can separate them out and adjust them differently. But it's not doing
Right.
that. It's picking up you as part of the desktop audio. So for some reason,
Okay.
Discord
Yeah.
is outputting to desktop audio instead of the correct thing. I just don't know why.
Weird.
Oh well.
I need to look at that off stream.
Yeah. Anyway, I got to turn the stream off, but I just want to talk to you for a couple more things, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, Eos. I'll be back on tomorrow. So, I guess I'll see you then.
Back at it again tomorrow.
Back at it again with a dank For Honor.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Damn, Ian. Back at it again with the white For Honors.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.